Good afternoon. This is Ed Patterson. Edwin to my friends. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today we have the 30th word in our great Book of Mormon vocabulary test. There are only 60 words, so we're at halfway at this point in time. And if you've followed me at all, you'll see some words there. You go, interesting, don't know. My contention is this is a body of work, not one-offs here. And the contention is Joseph could not have created the Book of Mormon because he could not have known these words, more specifically the definition of these words. I gave these words to 30 of my friends. They were all college educated, from BS, BA, up to PhD. They didn't have any promptings. I said, here's the word. And they would spell it the way they thought it would be spelled in the Book of Mormon. They would define it the way they thought it was defined in the Book of Mormon. These people all were active in the church, active in the Book of Mormon. Okay, great. And most of them didn't do terribly well. The average on spelling the word right of these 60 was 77%. Okay, it's not bad. Defining was 33%, much harder. Now, what does that mean to me? Some of these words are extremely difficult. Again, these are all educated people, 12 years, 16 years, 20 years or more of education. Been exposed to a lot of words. They know a lot of words. Some of them trumped it. I am a person who likes vocabulary. I'm interested in it. I study it. And they all took the test with a little prompt from me. And again, my contention is it's hard to do. So let's take the word itself. We have device. That is the word. And as you can see, 90% of the people spelled it right. 3 people didn't spell it. For whatever reason. I don't remember what they were. But 20% of the people got the definition right. Now that's where the rub comes here, as in most of these words. Could Joseph have known device and used it properly based on the 1828 dictionary, the American Dictionary of the English Language? That's a good question. And if you're following, you can say, well, he might have got that, and he might have got that. I would say the same thing. I don't know. I don't know what words he knew. But as a collective body, these 60 words are going to say, in my humble opinion, Joseph could not have been the author of the Book of Mormon because he could not have known the definition of these 60. And you may not know this, but there's about 1,800 words used only once in the Book of Mormon. There's 5,600 words that are unique words in the Book of Mormon. So a lot of them are not only used once. And I had many to choose from. I went through them. I looked up definitions. And these 60 I thought fit kind of what I was looking for. Relatively difficult words, relatively difficult definitions, but you are the jury. You can say whatever you want. That's fair, whether you like that or not, or whether you like the process or not. For me, it was very stimulating. Now, I don't need an external evidence. I have read the Book of Mormon. I have prayed about the Book of Mormon. I have received a witness of the Holy Ghost in my heart and in my head. This book is true. So this external evidence is not to say, see, you can prove with logic that it's true. I don't know that's really true. But for those who are in the church going, hey, I'm really not sure where I stand or what's going on, this is just another way to say, you know what? That's interesting. Maybe I should read the Book of Mormon again and try it. Try it by praying about it. So it's up to you. As everything we do is up to our own selves. We have a lot of freedom to choose what we want to choose. Sometimes we choose this or that. It is what it is. God is our great arbiter. So we move forward. In device, let's get a little context there. So in device here, we're looking at Alma 30. And in Alma 30, we have a very, very strong Antichrist come to bear. Of the 4 Antichrists in the Book of Mormon, in my opinion, this is the strongest by far. His arguments are the most solid, the strongest. He gives them to the people. Some people start falling away. Oh, I didn't know that. And all sorts of havoc happens. People, I'll call it the priests, don't like that. They say, let's take him to Alma and see what he would do with him. We don't know what to do with him. So to Alma he goes. He gives his spiel to Alma. And Alma says, well, I have some thoughts for you, Korihor. And that's where we're going to find device of all the places to find it. So I'll read the verse that it's found in. Then we'll go to the definition. This again is Alma 30, verse 42. Alma the younger is talking. Behold, I know that thou believest but thou art obsessed with a wicked and lying spirit. Thou hast put off the Spirit of God, that it may have no place in you. Okay, so we kind of see what kind of person this is. He's not really interested in spirituality, in God. He's interested in proving God doesn't exist. Christ doesn't exist. That's what an Antichrist is. It's like, why do you believe in these things? You don't need to. Okay, then we go on. But the devil has power over you, and he doth carry you about. And here comes the word, working devices, that he may destroy the children of God. Now, I'm not aware of any other time, certainly not in the Book of Mormon or the Bible or the Doctrine and Covenants, is device used in this particular manner. Well, what would the definition be? Working devices to destroy the children of men. That's very interesting. So it's the first definition. I'll just read the first definition to you in the sake of time. Let me get my glasses on so I can read it properly. That which is formed by design or invented, a scheme, an artificial contrivance, sometimes used in a good sense, but most generally in a bad sense. Now this is describing what old Korihor is doing. Let's read it again, cover it again, then we'll be done. The devil has power over you, and he doth carry you about, working devices, that he may destroy the children of God. Working devices. Again, devices, the definition of devices, that which is formed by design. So Korihor is not making this up. The devil's saying, I'm going to show you what to say, my boy, and this will get him, because this is really good arguments. It's formed by design. It's invented. It's a scheme. Artificial contrivance. So it's not truth. It's just made up. Sometimes for a good sense, most often in a bad sense. That's a very, very unique definition for a word that I would never use that way. 20% of my people got that right. I'm pretty darn impressed. So you consider it, there are 60 of these little babies. We are halfway, we are 30. We'll just keep plowing to the end there. Then we have another 60 after that are way variated off of this process. So this is the test. The other 60 are interesting. I think you'll find them interesting because these words are all found in the Book of Mormon, which I like, black and white. They were there in 1830 when the book was published. Love that. And as we go further and further into the words, you will see the opportunity for Joseph being the creator of the Book of Mormon diminish smaller and smaller. I don't think any man could have on his own created this book with these words in it. My opinion, certainly not Joseph Smith. He's a poor hope for the antis to say, oh, see, he created that. He didn't get that from God. The words prove them wrong. All right. Thanks so much. See you soon.